right, so 5, I'll go first. All right, Charlie, what comes after 5 when I'm counting by 5s? Oop, Travion, this is Charlie's turn. Go ahead, Charlie. What comes after 5 when I count by 5s? All right, Charlie, we'll come back to you. Dejay, what comes after 5 when I count by 5s? Dejay says 10. All right, Destiny, what comes after 10?
20.
That would be if I'm counting by 10s, but I'm counting by 5s.
15.
Good job.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me or you can't hear me? All right, Gabe, what comes after 15 when I'm counting by 5s?
20.
Good job. All right, Heavenly, what comes after 20?
25.
Good job. All right, Irisu, what comes after 25?
30.
Good job. All right. Kamaya, what comes after 30 when I'm counting by 5s?
35.
Good job. All right, Caitlin, what comes after 35 when I'm counting by 5?
40.
40.
Good job, Caitlin. All right, Kevin, what comes after 40? Make sure you're muted and you're not talking over anyone else. Go ahead, Kevin. Good job. All right. Niley, what comes after 45?
50.
Good job.
Miss Banfield, can I be the next one?
Travion, I'm going down my list, so you will be called on. Oscar, what comes after 50 when I count by 5s?
55.
Good job. All right. Paxton, what comes after 55?
60.
Good job. Raylan, what comes after 60?
65.
Good job. All right, Travion, what comes after 65?
70.
Good job. All right, Charlie, what comes after 70?
'You forgot to put 70.
All right, so what comes after 70 is 75. So you guys did a nice job. So I am going to do my cheer, which if you remember, you can say it with me. Remember, I spell good job, and then we say good job twice. All right, so I'll go slow. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to say my cheer in 3, 2, 1. G-O-O-D-J-O-B. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
All right, and I'll do it one more time. So it's G-O-O-D-J-O-B.
Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Good
job.
All right, go ahead and make sure you're muted, and we are going to watch our video before we have a discussion about multiplication facts. Okay, so make sure you're muted. All right, here we go. Let me move you guys so I can make it big screen. And here we go.
Feel smart, feel good. I feel smart, I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I feel smart, I feel good. I feel smart, I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. Man, it's so easy to multiply, cause I can multiply, son, and I can divide like if there's 5.
I can't hear nothing.
0 is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 10 times 0 is 0. Think of it like this. If you had 10 people and each person had 0 cats, how many cats would you have in all? 10 times 0, 0
I
cats.
feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just couldn't hear you because you were muted.
Let's start over. I didn't share my computer sound. Is that better?
I feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. Man, it's so easy to multiply, cause I can multiply, son, and I can divide. Like if there's 5 people, each has 2 eyes, how many eyes in all we multiply?
Multiplying by 0 is easy, man, cause a number times 0 is 0, man. 5 times 0 is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 10 times 0 is 0. Think of it like this. If you had 10 people and each person had 0 cats, how many cats would you have in all? 10 times 0, 0
I
cats.
feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts.
I know my facts.
I know my math, man. I know my facts. I feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts.
Yo, check. When you multiply by 1, you get the same number that you started from. So 7 times 1 is 7. 11 times 1 is 11. Yo, Tragic, do another one.
Like if 6 kids each had 1 baseball, how many balls would they have in all? We can figure it out. It's so quick, cause 6 times 1 is always 6.
If you want to learn your facts, do what I did. Listen to a song and memorize it. Then open your eyelids, look at a number. Yeah, you can multiply and divide it. If you didn't hear it, just rewind it. This math here is fun. Oh, it's not a virus. I could teach a times tables to a pirate. He says, I'm the multiplying
I feel
pirate.
smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I feel smart. I feel good. I feel smart. I feel good. I know my math, man. I know my facts. I know my math, man. I know my facts. Ha.
All right. Thanks for saying something. I forgot to share my computer sound. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, but on Friday of, not last week, but the week before we left for fall break, so go ahead and think all the way back there. Do you guys remember how we played factor pairs, where you guys pulled up a multiplication equation and then you sorted them if you knew them or not? All right. All right, so we are going to talk about, make sure you're not typing in the
Wait.
We are going to talk about our math facts. So I'm going to display these equations or these expressions. So I'll go ahead and share my camera screen. I can see the kindergartners walk by the door. All right, so here are our equations that I want you to go ahead and look at. Okay, and so before we left for fall break, we were working with our multiplication facts of 1 through 10. So I'm wondering what you think about multiplying by 1 and multiplying by 0. So who remembers, what does product mean? When I say what's the product, what does that mean? When I say what's the product? Raylan, do you have a question? You're unmuted. What does it mean when I say product? All right, so when I say product, that just means that's the answer to a multiplication problem. Okay, so product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Okay, so when you see the word product, it means you're going to multiply. All right, so what is the product for 1 times 4? Who can raise their hand and tell me? What's the product for 1 times 4? Gabe? Gabe says 4. All right, and what is the product for 4 times 1? What is the product for 4 times 1? Travion says 4. I see you're holding up your fingers. All right, and now let's look at 0 times 4. What is the product of 0 times 4? What is the product of 0 times 4? I love seeing fingers or hands being raised. So let's go with, who knows what 0 times 4 is? Go ahead, Paxton.
0.
0.
0.
Nice job, Paxton. All right, and
0.
all right, make sure only the person I called on is unmuted. All right, and what is the product for 4 times 0? What is the product for 4 times 0? Oscar?
Is it 4 times 1?
No, 4 times 0 we're looking at. Do you know?
0.
Here, Sue, did you say 0?
No, I did. Yes, yeah.
All right, so Irisu said 0. All right, so I'm actually going to move these over so we have a little bit more room. It didn't space out my problems enough. Okay. All right, 0 and 1 are very interesting numbers in math, okay? So they can sometimes be difficult to think about. All right, I feel a sneeze coming. Is it easy or hard to think about multiplying by 1? Give me a thumbs up if you think it's easy, and give me a thumbs down if you think it's hard when you multiply by 1. When you multiply by 1, is it easy or is it hard? When you multiply by 1, is it easy or hard? I should see everyone's thumbs. Easy or hard? So I'm going to call out people's names who I don't see thumbs for. So I need to see. Nice job, nice job. I see your guys' thumbs. Awesome. So Oscar, Destiny, and Raylan, I need to see your thumbs. Okay. All right, so it's easy to multiply by 1, so that's awesome that you guys think so. So if I look at this, I can either look at this as I have 1 group with 4 dots in it, or I can look at it as I have 4 groups with 1 dot. All right. And then give me a thumbs up and a thumbs down. All right, so thumbs up if it's easy to multiply by 0, or a thumbs down if it's hard to multiply by 0. So if it's easy to multiply by 0 or if it's hard to multiply by 0. Let me see your thumbs. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so you guys say it's pretty easy to multiply by 0. All right, so if I think about it, if I have 0 dots and I try and put them in 4 groups, how many dots do I have? I have 0 dots. All right. That is all. So let me ask you this question, and you can give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. All right, do you think that no matter what numbers we use, if, okay. Oh, do you think that no matter what numbers we use, if 0 is one of the factors in a multiplication problem, the answer is 0? All right, so do you think that no matter what number we use, 1 through infinity, 1 through 100, if we multiply by 0, that answer will equal 0? What do you think? Yes or no? Yes or no? What do you think? Do you think no matter what number we multiply by, our answer will be 0? When we multiply by 0, what do you think? No thumbs and mouths. If I take any number and I multiply by 0, do you think the answer will always be 0? Awesome job. All right, so I have another question and then we'll be done with our math lesson. All right, so do you think that any number multiplied by 1 stays the same? Do you think any number multiplied by 1 is the same? So if I do 100 times 1, it'll equal 100. If I do 50 times 1, it'll equal 50. So that number will stay the same if I multiply by 1. What do you think? Yes or no? All right, awesome. All right, so let me finish writing this sentence and then I'll show you my whiteboard and then I'll show you your independent work. All right, so the two things that we learned today, that we solved the mystery for, is that when you multiply any number by 0, the answer is 0. When you multiply any number by 1, you just keep the same number. All right, does anyone have any questions about multiplying by 0 or by 1? No? All right, let's go look at our independent work for today. All right, so I clicked on Monday Math, and I'll share my screen, Google Chrome, there we go. All right, so you'll have the recorded lesson by the end of lunch. Okay, you're gonna go to Pearson, you're gonna find your assignments, you're gonna click on, it says U1 S 3.6, and it says daily practice. It should be the only one listed. And then you'll click on that and you'll complete that, and then you'll do your extra math in Dreambox. So let me go ahead and show you what that worksheet looks like.